Hi everyone, Greg from Set the Stage here, and in this video I'm going to talk about how we pick the right sofa for space. So I'm in a beautiful one-bedroom condo in Stoneham that we're going to be staging, and behind me you can see the living area. It's quite big. It's about, I think it was 17, maybe even 20 feet long. There's a wall here and there's another wall right over here on this side. And what we're going to talk about today is how do you pick a sofa for a space like this? Now, in every case, it's going to depend on how you're going to use it. Do you expect to have just one or two people most of the time, or do you figure you're going to have 10 people over for a big event? And what are people going to be doing? Are they going to be watching TV? Are they going to be socializing? So with this space, it really came down to who did we expect was going to fall in love with this place and want to purchase it. In conversation with the person who was selling it and who lived here for a while, he was thinking that really a young couple might be the ones that wanted to move in here. Maybe 20-somethings buying their first place. And so when we started thinking about, well, how can we set this place up to show buyers like that what it would look like to live here, we really wanted to make sure we got this room correct. And you can see the space there. It's fairly big. And what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take you to our studio and talk about a couple of options that we didn't choose. And then we'll talk about the one that we did. So going over to the studio now. Now, we had a number of options in the studio, one of which you can see here is this beautiful curved back sofa, just a bit of chenille boucle fabric, soft, lovely, has a great shape to it, really interesting piece. That was a little smaller, I think, than the space needed. It just didn't have enough of a presence. It wasn't really big enough to show off all of the space that is there. And another piece is this gray sofa up here. This is one of my favorites. It's a fantastic sofa from Sagebrook Home. Looks really nice, especially with the black base. Looks really nice in contemporary settings. And that also didn't quite fit. It didn't fit the aesthetic of the people that we imagined who were going to come in and really love this place. We also had, and I can't get it in the picture here, we also had a couple of really nice sectionals that were kind of a white or ivory, and the space just didn't seem to be the right fit for the sectional. And again, that goes back to who we imagined really moving in and loving this space, and just a sectional not really fitting their taste or what they might be looking for. And so you know, we had a number of options. There's another sectional over here. It's even messier than it looks right here. I don't want to show it to you. So there wasn't anything that jumped out as the perfect fit until we thought of some of our new inventory. And I say new inventory, it still hasn't even been out of the box yet. That seemed like the perfect fit for this space, and that's what we ended up going with. So let's take a look at that one. So here's the sofa that we ended up going with. You can see it's got some stylish mid-century modern vibes to it. It's got some great detailing with the tufting, and the surface, it's a little hard to tell in this picture, but the surface is, it's a very velvety, soft surface it just feels wonderful to sit in. It's also actually quite deep, which you can't tell from the picture. You'll be able to see it in the video that I show in just a moment. But what I loved about this sofa that made it the right one is that it was both stylish and functional. So you can see from the vibe, it has a really kind of fun feel, but it's also very practical. It's quite large. It's over 100 inches, and you can easily fit 4 people on it. And as I said, it's quite deep. You could take a nap on it even. And it's just the perfect item to hold the space, to be a real attention getter, yet also work as a functional piece. So you know, we knew that this was the right piece for this particular place for the people that we had in mind as falling in love with the space. So we wanted to bring it in. So next we're going to show you kind of what it looks like in that space. And to close out this video, I just wanted to show what the sofa looks like, kind of brought together with all of the decor in the room, so you can see why this is such a great choice for the living area. So you can see with the sofa here, a few accent pillows to bring in the end tables and connect it to the rest of the room, the coffee table, the carpet. And you can see that the sofa adds just the right bit of interest and pop without taking over the room. It's large, it's welcoming, it's super comfortable. Everybody who sits on it kind of goes, ooh. And that's really what you want in a sofa. Or let me say it differently, that's one way to do it. Everybody's different, everybody's gonna have different things they're looking for, but again, for this particular space, for the people that we were imagining, we were designing for, this was the right fit. So, you know, big takeaways here. You really, because the sofa is such a centerpiece to the room, you really have to think about how are people gonna use it, what are the colors, and really what's the style, what's the feel, how is it gonna feel in the room? Because that's how you're gonna find the right sofa. So that's how we do it. Thanks again for watching, and drop any questions, comments in the chat. Make sure we answer all of them. And thanks for watching. Tune in to our next video. So there is a bit of a PS to this particular story, this particular stage that I wanted to share. Not so much related to the sofa, but we made some changes to the styling of the sofa, I would say. I wanted to share this because I wanted to, first of all, show the additional video so you could see what the sofa looks like with some different styling, and also to use this to underscore that with a sofa like this, because of the color, because it is both a centerpiece and it plays well with other things, that the way that you arrange the other items on it and around it can change how it feels in the room. So I'm going to share just a bit more video of kind of what it ended up looking like in the final setting, let's say, so that you can see the versatility and the options. So enjoy these next couple clips.